y'all, welcome back to another day of our 12 Days of Christmas series. It is day 4, and on the 4th day of Christmas, we're getting some cranberry cookies. For this, we got some cranberries, some eggs, some butter, some fresh rosemary, some brown sugar, flour, sugar, baking soda, vanilla, salt. But before we get to baking, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to learn a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to baking. Alright y'all, so in a mixing bowl, we're going to go ahead and take 1 cup of butter. And we're just going to go ahead and let this soften for about 10-15 minutes. It really depends on the temperature of your house, but I'm going to let that soften up. And then we'll get going. Alright, to our softened butter, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Also going to take 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. Now we're going to go ahead and start creaming this all together. Once we have that creamed together, add in 2 eggs. 3 teaspoons of vanilla, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking soda. We're going to go ahead and get this blended together. So to this, we're going to add 2 cups of flour. Sorry, 2 1/4 cups of flour. Now we're going to slowly start combining all this. Alright, so once we got it well incorporated together, now we're going to take 1.5 cups of our cranberries. Then we're going to take about 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of our fresh rosemary. And just kind of go until you feel like you have enough. Now we want to go ahead and get this well combined. Alright, once we got it all mixed together, we're going to take our cookie scoop. I got a baking sheet with a little bit of parchment paper on it. Alright, we got our cookies laid out on our cookie sheet. We're going to pop these in the oven at 375 for about 12 to 13 minutes until they are done. At that point, I will bring you back. Alright y'all, after about 12 minutes of baking, they are out. We're going to let them cool for just a couple minutes before moving them to a cooling rack. I'm going to go ahead and finish baking all of my cookies and then I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, we have our cookies that are cooled down. We put them on a serving tray, ready for a Christmas party, holiday party, anything you would like. But if you like this video, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch. And until next time, keep on cooking on.